سؤال فرجعت وضحت له إياه، فقال أكيد أنه مهم جدا بأنه هو وباقي الفنانين يساهمون حتى ولو بالقليل، والقليل كان في تواجده الليلة على المسرح في تويكنهام ستاديوم لحفل شايم فور تشينج. وقال هو بدوره حتى بكل الأشياء الخاصة فيه يساعد في التعليم لأنه هو أيضا بيدرس، لكن الأمور الأخرى أكيد فيها فخر واعتزاز بأنه كفنان يساهم بأشياء إنسانية وإنسانية جدا. لازلنا معكم على الهواء مباشرة في استقبال الحفل، ولدينا نجوم الآن. I can see أشواريا راي وزوجها قادمون الآن نحونا، فالمفروض راح يكونوا معنا على الهواء مباشرة. أشواريا راي وزوجها أبيشيك باتشان، فنستقبلهم. أشواريا راي. Hello, Abhishek Bachchan. Hello. Hi, Bilal from Rotana Group, Middle East. That's the mic for you guys. We're so honored and pleased to have you with us. So, what was it like to be on stage? Yep.
It's an absolute honor because we're here with a very, very serious purpose, and I think this Chime for Change is a wonderful idea. Especially here we're talking about working towards raising awareness and funds for girls and women's empowerment, and I think that's reason enough, good enough to have us here. We were more than happy to join this movement and to contribute.
Excellent, Abhishek.
Like my wife said, an absolute honor. I think it's a very important issue. Women and girl empowerment is a problem which we really need to solve, and it's wonderful that Gucci puts together an event like this. And Chime for Change, I think, is a movement which is going in the right direction, and we're more than happy to be here and to lend our support and lend our voices to Chime for Change.
Excellent. Aishwarya, you became a mother like 2 years ago now?
A year and a half.
A year and a half.
But
so
yes, time's flying.
did it change your perception into motherhood, into some aspects of life? What did it add to you to be a mother?
Change in life is a constant, but in terms of the importance of this cause, I mean, girls' empowerment, women's empowerment has always been dear to my heart as a woman living in present time, and I regard myself amongst the privileged few, and I would say few because it's scary when you hear the statistics and the number of women who really could do with that helping hand to give them the opportunity that I've been so privileged and blessed to have in my lifetime. And so yes, by becoming a mother and to a girl child and a father for him, I mean, as parents, of course, it comes from an even stronger place of truth and of volume. But very honestly, it's not about changing perception. It's about probably just strengthening it a lot more than has always been. It's always been very, very dear to our hearts and very, very important to us.
Definitely. Abhishek, us coming from this region, I come from the Middle East, you guys come from India, we have a different perception for family. Family is very dear to us, it's very important. So I think coming to this cause is coming with a clear vision of what woman is and what family is.
Yes, and I think it's a very important discussion to have, especially from a husband's point of view. I think we're here for the empowerment of the women and of girls. I think a very important pillar in taking this movement forward is going to be from the men, from the husbands, the brothers, the fathers, the sons, to go out there to support the women in your family, to allow them and to encourage them to go out, empower them, to educate them, to allow them to stand on their own 2 feet and prove to the world that they are worth it. I think it's very important that the men, especially in our families, we come from the same region. We're all, from Asia, where family is a very important part of our lives. And generally, we live in a patriarchal society. And I think it's very important for the men to have the faith in their women and to encourage their women to go out there and to do what they have to do. Most importantly, to allow them to educate. Especially, I'm a father today. I have a daughter. And it's the happiest thing that could ever happen to me, and I look forward to educating her, allowing her to educate herself and to stand on her own 2 feet. And I think that's a very important message we need to put out there, especially for the men in families.
Excellent. Beyonce earlier on, she was saying that she tells her girl, say you're going to be president one day. So what do you tell to your girl?
She can be whoever and whatever she chooses to be. She's always going to be our precious daughter and a very, very good human being. I think that's what's very important to us, to be good on a human level, to be compassionate, understanding, to hold on to values which are just so precious to us, and that's more important to us in life. Just be a good human being, and that's all that matters. And
Excellent.
we'll work at making her that.
Excellent.
No, I think it's important as parents to equip your children to be whatever they want to be. I wouldn't want to put pressure on our daughter by saying you have to be this, you don't, but we have to be able to provide her with the education and equip her
Just the basics.
to the basics so that she can go out and do what she wants to do. Exactly. She has to do what her heart tells her to do.
Talking about family, are we going to see you and Aishwarya and your dad in one movie at all?
We'd love to.
The great
we would
Amitabh
love to. We would love to. But
Thank you for the enthusiasm.
yes, we would love to all work together. Actually, the three of us have worked in a film together about 5 years ago. But we'd all love as a family to come together. We have my mother as well, who's an actor, and all four of us would enjoy it immensely. But you know, the script has to be right, the story has to be right, and each individual artist has to be okay with the script. It just can't be that, oh, it's a film for the four of us, so let's all do it.
Excellent. What's the next step? Where are you going after this, guys?
Well, it has been a busy week. There was Cannes, went to Vienna for the Life Ball. I work with the United Nations, with UNAIDS. So, and, you know, a couple of important platforms where we've been speaking for all that's important presently in society and all that needs attention. And that's quite the hectic month ahead as well. But we're happily making time. And it's absolutely our pleasure to do so.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, guys. Thank you so
Pleasure.
much.
Thank you for having
Honored
us,
to
and thank
have
you for
you with
helping
us.
with the movement.
Thank you.
very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Being our voice as well.
Thank you very much. Thank
care.
you.
All the best.
Here we go. كانوا معنا النجمين البوليووديين أو العالميين أشواريا وزوجها اللي كانوا على المسرح باتشان اللذان كانا على المسرح وتقدموا بكلمة يحثون فيها العالم على التبرع ويشاركوا في هذه الحملة لإعطاء باور للنساء من كل أنحاء العالم وتجسيد 3 عناصر لهذه الحملة، وهي التعليم، الصحة والعدالة وين ما كانوا. حكاوا عن قديش مهم بالنسبة لأي بنت في العالم أنها تلقى حق الدراسة والتعليم، لأي امرأة في العالم أنها تلقى أبسط حقوقها في أنها تتعالج أو في أنها يكون عندها حقوق في بيتها. فهذا شيء كتير مهم. سألت أشواريا هل عندما رزقت ببنت منذ حوالي 2 سنين، قالت 1.5 سنة، هل تغيرت بالنسبة لها مفاهيم الحياة والأمومة؟ قالت لم تتغير، ولكن هي مرحلة بديهية أن الواحد تتطور فكرته وتطور حياته وأسلوب حياته عندما يدخل إلى عالم شيء جديد وهو الأمومة. فهذا شيء كان كتير حلو. أكيد زوجها أيضا علق على الموضوع بقال بأنه بنته هي كانت أحلى شيء صار لهم بالحياة، ويحبوا أنه بنتهم تلقى المستقبل اللي يتمنوه لها من غير فرض أي رأي. عندما ذكرت بأنه بيونسي قالت تتمنى أن تكون بنتها رئيسة للجمهورية، فهم قالوا احنا ما بنفرض على بنتنا ولا شيء، بل بالعكس كلما اختارتها فهو خير لها. وسؤالي الأخير كان قلت له أنه نتمنى أن نرى أشواريا وزوجها والوالد The Great Amitabh Bachchan في فيلم واحد. قال ليش لا، بالعكس عندما يتقدم السيناريو المناسب والفكرة المناسبة أكيد سيجسد هذا العمل في فيلم كبير. فوالا سنواصل معكم الأرمادة من الانترفيوز لكل النجوم الذين سيحلون ضيوفا علينا على الهواء مباشرة، وتتابعونهم حصريا فقط على مجموعة قنوات روتانا. كونوا في الموعد. خلونا نرجع الآن على المسرح ونشوف إيش صاير.
Why? It's not as if men have done such a brilliant job captaining the world. We can turn the ship around, and that's what we're doing here tonight. Look around you. Look at the people gathered.